Hello there guys, and welcome to another head-to-head taste test featuring supermarket own label product and a market leader. This time we've got Snap Noodle from Aldi in spicy curry flavour and Pot Noodle from a shop that shall remain nameless, which is original curry flavour. I don't actually eat a lot of noodles, so these will be relatively new territory. I've had pot noodles before. I quite like, back in the day, I quite like the Bombay bad boy ones. These I've never tried before. I spotted them in Aldi, thought I'd give them a go. They were, I think, 36p, and they come in a 90g pack. Nutritional info on the front. Vegetarian as well. Obviously made to compete with Pot Noodle. Then we've got Pot Noodle itself, very well known brand obviously. This is the king one, but I'm assuming it's going to taste the same as the normal size. I couldn't find the normal size one in the shop I was in. So what we're going to do is heat both of these up and see if the Snap Noodle represents good value when compared to the original Pot Noodle. Let's get it on. Okay, so the kettle has just finished boiling and I've already peeled back that lid, so we'll start to get the water into there now, up to the fill line. Whoa. One of the tricks about making a pot noodle, so I've heard, is to not remove the foil lid as it says. It says to rip it off. Don't do that. Just peel it back, fill it up, then you've got the ability to put it back like that and keep all the heat in. Now then, first difference. That's a foil lid. This one's plastic. So it flops about, doesn't really shut. It's not going to do the same job. So what we'll do is rip that off. Shaky camera work. And I've got a plate to put on the top instead to keep the heat in. And that should solve that problem. Sorry about the focus. To the fill line as it says. Bubbling away. Get the plate on. 2 minutes now. So I'm not going to make you wait for 2 minutes. I'll see you in a second. Right, so they've had a couple of minutes. I'll peel back the lid. Water level's gone down a bit, so I think you're supposed to give it a stir. Or a mush. Mush it around a bit. Get that going. Peas in there, lovely. Carrot. And oh, there's my timer going. So, pretty much looks okay. Probably needs a drop more water and the lid closing again. Now, the pot noodle has no artificial colours or preservatives, but it does have monosodium glutamate. So that will be interesting because this one on the left, the Snap Noodle, does not have any MSG in it, so I'm wondering if that's going to affect the flavour, because obviously MSG is a flavour enhancer, type of salt I believe, but it is classed as an artificial product, and some people do not get on with MSG. Now, straight away as I'm stirring this, I can notice that the sauce is nowhere near as thick. It might thicken up a bit more compared to the pot noodle, but it is pretty thin. So another couple of minutes and we're done. Okay, so they should just be about ready now, and what you're going to get is my true reaction. I've never had the one on the left before. I might have had the one on the right, but I mean, it was years ago, I can't remember the pot noodle. So plate off, and let's have a look. First impressions. Okay, so on the left hand side is the Snap Noodle from Aldi. A little bit of a stir. There are some little peas in there, I think, maybe 3 or 4. Quite dark colour. It's thickened up nicely now. It's a lot thicker than it was. As I'm stirring that, a little bit of carrot in there as well, so not too bad. And in here, pot noodle. Difficult doing it with one hand. As we're always holding the camera, I need to get a little stand or something for the camera, but it's fine for now. So yeah, different sort of colour. I'll take a bit of a whiff and see. Okay, so the snack noodle smells pretty nice, and for me probably smells a little bit nicer than the pot noodle. They smell like sort of regular curry flavour, a little bit sort of synthetic, I guess, but that's what we're getting. Okay, so what I'm going to do, which one should I eat first? I'm going to eat this one first, okay, and again, apologies for speaking with my mouth full, but you don't want to wait for ages whilst I finish what I've got in my mouth, I guess. Okay, so the first thing that hits me with that is it's kind of sweet. A little bit spicy, but tolerable probably by most people, but you can definitely tell it's a curry one. Yes, of course, it's just made with powders. It's going to just taste pretty average. The noodle texture is good. I haven't compared it obviously with the pot noodle yet, so all in all though, I think perhaps a little bit lacking in flavour. It tastes a little bit weak. Let's move over to the pot noodle. Not quite as sort of saucy, but still okay. I think the noodles have a better texture. They are firmer. Depends what you like, I guess. In terms of the sauce, you know what? I don't think that is really any different. Perhaps not as sweet. Not, again, the strongest, but I'm quite used to strong flavours. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to say that the snack noodle, apart from its sweetness, will just have a little bit. It's a little bit sweet, I guess, for my taste, but you know, it's not uber sweet. That is definitely giving pot noodle a run for its money. The noodles aren't as thick. They're not as quite as good a texture, but I mean, we're talking, this is 36p. This is on offer at £1 for the big one, but I think they're normally the normal size ones, which I think are I can't remember. I think they're probably about the same size as this, probably about 90 grams, are £1. So I'd recommend that you give that snack noodle a go. There's not a lot to dislike about it, to be honest with you, and it compares very favourably to the pot noodle. If you're going to be eating a few of them, you know, you're going to save quite a bit of money in the long run. 36p versus what, £1 or even 80p if they're on offer or something like that for the pot noodle. So yeah, I definitely think you should give them a whirl. Have you tried them? Do you know what they taste like already? Let me know. Post a comment below and tell me about them. Also, if you like the video, give it a like. And also, if you want to subscribe, please do so, because there will be more head-to-head own label taste challenges coming right up. See you in the next one. Bye.